Okay, let's try again with this app called Apollo AI app. And I'm currently running this model llama 3.2 3B instruct 4-bit. I can change this to 1B, probably a little bit faster. So let's say I don't know anything, I don't know much about music jazz, so I can ask the AI about music jazz, and then it tells me jazz subgenre, the favorites jazz subgenres such as swing, bebop, and blues, and it explains what swings music is like, bebop, blues, and then some swing music jazz artists like Duke Ellington, Benny Goodman, Artie, Glenn Miller. I can actually up Apple Music and then actually listen to the music. I'm not gonna run this because it's copyrighted. But anyhow, okay, I could be offline, totally offline, and I can discuss about topic about anything, right? Let's talk about computer graphics art.
Computer graphics is a fascinating field that combines art, math, and computer science to create 2D and 3D images. It's used in games, movies.
So there's this dictation and Siri. You can start conversations, and then while you are doing other things, you can actually keep chatting in English. I think the LLM, the llama model from Meta, is actually pretty good with English. If I start to ask it to teach me like language like Japanese or French, it might not give the correct answer all the time. But let's say computer graphics. Give me top 10 significant events in computer graphics, including the one from Pixar. So with the AI, of course, with Apollo AI, Inside Vision Pro is not the fastest, so there's like a delay, but it's gonna try to give me
Here are
answer.
the top 10 significant events in computer graphics. 1. 1962. The first computer graphics program, Sketchpad, was developed by Ivan Sutherland, which allowed users to create simple 2D graphics
Okay, I'm gonna
using
stop that because, okay. 1972 or Caltech. Wow.
You're referring to 1970, a pivotal year for computer graphics. In 1970, several significant events took place. 1.
What do you know about software called Blender 3D, open source? It says 1984. Pixar Animation Studios, founded by Ed Catmull and Al
Blender is a free and
Freire. I
open
don't know
source
if it's
3D
that
creation software that
correct. And then
supports the creation
SGI
of 3D models,
workstation,
animations, and rendering. It was first released in 1998 and has since
Xbox,
become
first
one of the most
iPad.
widely used 3D creation software in the world. Blender has a wide range of features, including modeling. Blender has a variety of modeling tools, including extrude.
Okay, it talks about Blender, free open source 3D creations, and who is the father of Blender 3D? So it knows things about Blender. Modeling, animation capability, rendering, cycles, render, texture materials.
The father of Blender is no single person, but rather a group of individuals who have contributed to the development of the Blender project over the years. However, the person often credited as the father of Blender is Ton Roosjen, a Dutch computer programmer and 3D graphics artist.
Ton
He is often
Roosendaal.
referred to as the founder of Blender and has been
Okay. Ton Roosjen. Okay, it's actually Ton Roosendaal. So, give me top 10 3D animation that is significant in history of computer graphics. It should have like a Toy Story and things like that.
Here are 10 significant 3D animations in the history of graphics. 1. Westworld, 1973. The first computer-generated imagery CGI film, created by Douglas Trumbull, was a ground...
Oh, because I stopped it, it just stopped. Uh, Continue. Okay, American science fiction. It might. So the AI might not give the full story, but it mentioned Tron. Give me top 10 3D animations and video games significant in history of CG. That's the correct answers, actually. This is more correct. The answer. Okay. Now it's kind of hallucinating. Gives me Avatar, Frozen, Shrek, Final Fantasy. That's cool one. Toy Story. That's correct. The Matrix. But it can give you whatever answers. But with the AI that is offline, you can ask things like how to perform a CPR. The AI will try to help call 911, check the person's airway, position the person flat surface, place the heel on one hand and push down. So this is like the basic knowledge of CPR, which I don't know, but if I have the AI offline, I can find out more about it. I want to learn a little bit of French language. Can you teach me? So this Apollo, so the Apollo AI is not ChatGPT. So the ChatGPT is of course online and probably a little bit smarter. You can also ask things like Grok or Meta. Let's talk. Let's talk about French food and things like that. Manger. Well, yeah, tell me about croissant, bread, pastries, famous in French, and top 10 French cuisines. So obviously the AI sometimes hallucinates, so it's not always the correct answer, but at least it's give some topics. Okay, croissant, we know croissant, macaron, maybe from animals that I can eat. Conserve energy, stay positive, improve your shelter, stay hydrated, be patient, find a food, coconut, fruits. Okay, be cautious of poisonous plants. Okay, okay. Mm. Mostly, yeah, it makes sense. Snails, slow, they're a good source of protein. Snail maybe can help you survive on an island. Lizards, geckos, easy. Okay, a bit tastes like fish. Fish and coconut probably will keep you alive for many, many days. Many days if you are stranded on an island with a clean pool of water. Um, yeah, so you could talk about Australia, history of Australia. What do you know about smallpox in Australia? The first smallpox. So this app actually use Siri dictations, so we can chat with it, and then that's actually wrong. That's actually wrong. This AI is not always accurate, so that's one thing. 15 months after the first fleet and blah, blah, major smallpox epidemic broke out. Okay, 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 okay. So, yeah, smallpox epidemic. Scary things. But the AI, so it's not perfect in terms of facts, including, okay, when I asked about Utada Hikaru, it's give me some song that's actually not exactly correct, but First Love is correct. Ponytail to Choo Choo is from AKB48, which is wrong. Kingdom Hearts, it knows Kingdom Hearts. Simple and Clean is the soundtrack for that video games. And then, yeah, pretty interesting. It's like encyclopedia, but it's not 100% accurate. So the AI can, at least you can chat with the AI offline, which is also pretty interesting. I think so. Yeah. In the end, I kind of wondering with the Vision Pro, right? Why we don't have Translate app, and why we have dictionary setting. In the setting we have dictionary, but we actually cannot use it like inside Mac OS. So it's really weird. But nowadays, I think recently Vision Pro can actually translate. Siri, how about in French? Japanese is very hot. Translate today is very hot in Australia using Japanese. Translate to Japanese. This thing on the iPhone or iPad, the translation can, but at least anyhow we have translation app. That's what I want to say. The dictionary app is still missing inside Apple Vision Pro, which is also weird. But anyhow, that's pretty much what I want to talk about with Apollo AI. So yeah, we can chat about things. It's not always perfect. It's just like if you're talking with someone and that person is a smart ass, being a smart ass, try to understand everything but the knowledge is not always perfect, but you kind of trust that person. What do you know about drone technology? Unmanned aerial vehicle capture, aerial photography, inspection, monitoring, fixed wing, rotary quadcopter. Okay. Anyhow, I have to stop here, but just wanna give you a quick look into this AI stuff, and dictionary and translate app still missing inside Vision Pro, so that's one thing I wanna keep mentioning until Apple give it. Maybe Vision Pro OS 3.